G'day everyone, and welcome to today's Get Ready With Me, which is the 18th Century Jigglypuff as part of the Scrap Epic 2020 challenge. Let's get into it. First, as always, it is the shoes. I currently do not have any historically accurate 18th century shoes that I can wear with this outfit. However, I do have these very cute light pink Lolita inspired pumps. They have little bows on them and I think they go well with the general aesthetic. Next up is the pocket hoops. Made out of cotton, steel boning and twill tape. And yes, before anyone roasts me in the comments, I am not wearing a chemise or stays with this outfit. Basically, I just ran out of time and I thought, meh, this is just for fun after all. The pocket hoops were made using American Duchess's Simplicity pattern 8579. It was easy to follow and although I reinforced a few points, it worked like a charm. I have also added 2 press studs, one on each side, that will help the dress stay in position by locking it to the pocket hoops. However, next we have the petticoat or underskirt. The pattern for this, along with the main dress, is American Duchess's Simplicity pattern 8578, and this was really easy to follow. The petticoat is split with a front piece and a back piece, and it does up with 2 ties. It was originally just a very light pink heavy crepe material. However, when I was making the rest of the overdress, I came to the conclusion that it was too plain and boring. So I added a layer of chiffon with gold thread through it, along with a ruffle at the bottom and some rosette trim. If you'd like to learn how I did that trim, I have a tutorial which I will link down below in the comments. Next is the main event, the overdress. It was made out of some fail that I had in my stash. In hindsight, not the best fabric to use for a dress like this, but it did the job and floats nicely. It does up with hook and eyes at the front as I attach the stomacher to the dress itself. I can also now use the other side of the press stud and attach it to the pocket hoops. I found that this helps the dress from slipping too much forward. Let's quickly talk about the details, as this was the single thing that probably took the most amount of time in this build. The bows are made from an embossed metallic organza over silk and finished in the centre with a blue flower trim. The skirt has 2 different types of pleats in satin and silk, and there is a brocade gather that goes all around the neck and down the front. Okay, on to the neck ruffle. I used some leftover rosette pleat trim and finished it off with some diamantes. It was secured by sewing it to a pink satin ribbon. Whilst I'm tying it up here, this is a good opportunity to talk about those sleeves. The sleeves have the same chiffon as the petticoat and are finished up with little ruffles, flower trim and more brocade gathered trim. There is also a tiny bow on each arm, which I think is adorable. Next, the hair pieces. The first piece is a simple gathered brocade trim that is secured in place with some crocodile clips. Also, if you're wondering about how I did my hair, I have a tutorial about that too, which I'll link below. I promise that is the last tutorial I'm going to mention in this video. And the very last piece is a silk bow with blue flower trim detailing and some more of that rosette pleated trim. I love this as it doubles up as Jigglypuff's ears as well. And with that, Jigglypuff is complete. Stay tuned as in the next couple of weeks I will be uploading the costume build vlog. Once it's out, I will link it below. However, as a heads up, next week my video will be all about historical costuming and cosplay, where history meets pop culture. It will be part of the CosTuber community event called CocoVid, which will be running from Thursday to Sunday here on YouTube with cosTubers from around the world. As always, I hope that you enjoyed that video. If you'd like to see more, please remember to subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. And in the comments below, please tell me, what Pokemon and what era would you like to merge together? Anyway guys, I'll speak to you all later. Bye!